Welcome back to another Paragon try-on haul. Today I will be reviewing the She Built It collection launching this Friday, October 17th at noon Central Time. First, let me give you guys an up-close and personal view of these colors. I feel like they are perfect for fall, but also that transitional period between fall and winter. The colors are definitely more on the warm side, but there are a few like the purple, this like pinkish red, and then the brown that are on the cool side. So just something to keep in mind if you pay attention to color palettes. However, I think it's important to note I am a yapper certified. That means I have a lot to say and I don't know when to shut up. And this collection is quite large. As you can see, we have quite a few pieces that we're gonna need to run through. So I suggest grabbing a bevy, maybe a snack, and strapping in, but I promise you're gonna leave this review with everything you need to know about the collection so that you can feel confident in whatever you decide to purchase. So with that said, we're gonna jump right in and start talking about the different fabrics. In this collection, we have 3 fabrics, the recstretch, reluna, and cozy rib. Majority of the pieces are in the recstretch or reluna fabrics. There are just 2 sweat sets that come in this cozy rib. So both of these fabrics are OGs, they're tried and trues. We know them and we love them, but we're gonna start with the performance-based fabric. This has more of like a silky smooth feel to it, or like a silky soft, because it's performance-based. It's definitely made to move with you. It's a little bit more sweat wicking, a little bit more durable. It's got quite a bit of stretch to it, so you're not gonna compromise on stretch. I would say compression is moderate, but in comparison to the reluna is buttery soft, next to naked. It's as if you've got nothing on. That's how I would describe the reluna. It's got a ton of stretch to it. It's not as compressive because it's stretchier. Honestly, I don't feel like the reluna really has much compression at all, but the stretch is definitely there. It is more of like an all-day comfort, or honestly a can-do all fabric. They both really are. Like, you can wear these to the gym, to run errands, to lounge around the house. Like, really, they can do it all, but this fabric is designed to do it all. It's softer, it's stretchier. So if you're looking for something that can do it all and you want like a softer, comfier feel, I would suggest going with the reluna. But if you want something that's gonna keep up with you and your workouts, lean towards the recstretch. You really can't go wrong with both. Like I said, the recstretch is great for workouts. It's one that I consistently gravitate towards. But the reluna is the one that I'm like, if I'm gonna lounge around the house, if I'm gonna go run errands, if I'm gonna be in it for a long period of time, I definitely am leaning more towards the reluna. Then we have the cozy rib fabric. As the name states, it is ribbed and it is very cozy. I'm telling you, the way this feels like thick butter, because the fabric's thicker, but it is so soft. Paragon described it as having like a cashmere feel, and I would second that. Like, so comfy. I will say, like, the inside isn't lined, so you don't have like any fleece or anything like that. I kind of wish like this outer part was also on the inside, because I just feel like that would feel so good on the legs, but that's something we can get into later. The main details of the fabric is that it is ribbed, it's thicker, it's super, super soft, and it does have a ton of stretch to it for being like a little cozy set. So that is the fabrics. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in and start talking about pieces. If you've been here a while, you know I love to start my try-on hauls with my favorite pieces from the collection. So here is the Essential Bralette paired with the Icon Sculpting Plus leggings in the reluna fabric. So we'll talk about the bra first. So again, this is the Essential Bralette. I have been waiting so patiently for them to bring this bra back, and they finally did it. I couldn't even tell you when the last time is that we saw this bra, but like, it's back. It's in this gorgeous brown color. No complaints from me, except that there wasn't more colors in this bra. But anyway, the bra itself is very basic, I know, and like, you guys know me, I typically like something that's a little bit more flashy, got a little bit more to it. But why did it sound like that? Got a little bit more oomph to it. Anyway, So yeah, it's a very basic bra, but it is so comfy. Like you can wear it underneath sweaters, underneath long sleeve tees, around the house, all the things. It's just so comfortable. It's like you don't have anything on. I love it. I literally love it. So let me give you some of the deets. The elastic waistband is encased in the fabric, which just makes it a little bit more comfy, and it goes all the way around to kind of keep everything in place. You're nice and supported. There is a built-in bra with removable padding. The straps, they're also elastic and encased. Okay, we've got movement. They're adjustable as well, which, you know, as a short torso girly, praise, I need that. But again, you can see it's just a very basic everyday bra, but I literally live in it. I love it. Support wise, it's on the lighter end. It's definitely not one that you can like do hidden or go on a run in, unless you're like, you know, smaller chested. But even I don't think I would go. Well, no, I'm not going in a run on this. So yeah, definitely something that you could wear for like an upper body day, a lower body day, Leggings. I have wore it to Leggings, and it's gonna hold up. It's just like those higher impact, probably not gonna want to, but again, it's an everyday bra. Like there's a reason they call it the essential bralette, and I stand on that. Size wise, I am wearing a small. I got it in the mail and I looked, I was like, that looks a little small, but I think it fits great. I do have like a little spilling on my lats, so if you're in between sizes, maybe you size up, but otherwise I think you're gonna be okay to stick with your normal size. Next up, we've got the Max Out Brami. This one was so close to beating out the essential bralette, but like I just have like an affinity for that bra, but like what the is this? My dream. Let me just give you an up close and personal view. She is deep. She is low. She is giving girls, like if you are in the IBTC, yes, no questions asked. It is absolutely a need. Like I'm feeling myself in this bra, if you cannot tell. Let's talk about her. We have a shelf bra on the inside. It has a piece of elastic that runs all the way around to keep everything in place. It's basically a built-in bra because it does have like the removable padding as well. So you guys can see it is a halter bra, but the really cool thing about it, let me go get another one. Really cool thing about this bra is that the neck strap is elastic for one, and adjustable. So you can adjust it to wherever you want it to sit on your neck. I will say, like, if you're not used to having that hold on your neck, it can give you a little bit of like a tension headache, or kind of just like be a little bit of an annoyance. So having the ability to like loosen it and not have so much of a hold is amazing. So actually, let me go back. Here's what it looks like all the way like tightened, all the way loosened. I mean, that is a significant difference. So it really is very adjustable based on your needs, how much support you want or don't want. If your girls are a little bit bigger, you can see too that the cups come out like quite a ways over here. So if you are bigger chested, I don't feel like you would have to size up. I feel like you could stay with your normal size and still have enough coverage through here. Plus with the ability to adjust, you can kind of set it wherever you need it to be for like the optimal hold for you. And I haven't even shown you like the other best part of this bra. So are you prepared? I didn't think so. Look at her. Wide open back. And not only that, but they made it so that it scoops underneath your lats. Like you can still do a full lat spread. Like you're doing pull downs and those lats are flaring out over top. And I love that. You know what? I may have to go back on what I said about the essential bralette being my favorite. This may have just taken the cake for me. I think I just sold myself on this being my favorite. I love it. And it's like longer line too. And you guys know, I don't typically like longer line bras, but like, hello, this is so cute. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Like this isn't just something you wear to the gym. You could also like, think about it. This is very much like, okay, I'm gonna go to Leggings, but then afterwards I wanna go get coffee. And like you have that longer length so like you don't feel bare when you're walking into a coffee shop in your sports bra and shorts or leggings, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm vibing so hard with this. So size-wise, I'm a small. Like I said, I really feel like you can stick with your normal size as far as this bra goes. There is extra coverage with the cups as well as that adjustable neck. But long story short, this bra's a yes, an obvious yes. While I had this color on, I figured I could show you guys the mid-length long sleeve tee. It is a very basic, like, layering piece. We have not seen these, at least that I can remember, in like a really long time. We've only seen like sweatshirts or zip ups or like crop tees or long tees, nothing long sleeve and form fitting. So I'm stoked that these are back. I love these. I think they are a great easy layering piece, especially as we are in, you know, like the crisper mornings before, you know, we're gonna be back to winter and we're gonna kind of want to layer as we go to the gym or to our different workouts. So I'm glad it's back. It is a very basic long sleeve. There is no lining, nothing like that. I have this just paired over the bra I just had on. It is mid-length, so it hits me right at my belly button. And again, I am short torsoed. So if you have a normal torso or a longer torso, it's probably gonna hit you right above your belly button. As far as the back goes, honestly, like there's nothing really to it. It's just a long sleeve layering piece, and it is form-fitting, nice and tight. One thing we do need to talk about is the sleeves. They're bun shape. You guys know that is a non-negotiable for me with long sleeves. If it fits me like high water pants, I don't want it. I shouldn't be able to see my wrist bones. That's just what I believe. So I do love that we've got the bunchy sleeves going. It's just like a classic little scoop. It's not too like high up on your neck. All around, here for it. I'm wearing a size small. As you can see, she's snug, but I would not have sized up or down. Certainly not down, but definitely not up either. So I'm happy with my sizing. If you want something that's a little bit baggier, I would say go with a size up, or maybe even 2 sizes up. If you just want something like a little less tight, up 1. If you want something baggy, up 2. Just note, it might be like overflowing over your hands. But yeah, I love it. While we're talking about layering pieces, let's talk about the pumped short sleeve tee. So just to be completely honest, I personally don't love this piece. There's nothing like inherently wrong with it. They double lined it this time around, so there's 2 layers of fabric. So it almost just feels like a little bit more restrictive, like in this part, like my shoulders, like I just don't feel like I have as much like range of motion in it, and I don't feel like it sits as nicely as the other ones do. Like for me, you guys know, I like to bunch it. So yes, it's mid-length, but for me, I would still like to wear it up here, but like when it's doubled, like it's just not gonna like bunch or lay as nicely. So that's just me. But if you are someone that's like, yes, a mid-length short sleeve tee that is double layered, sign me up. Listen up, okay? I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about her. So as I stated, it's double lined, so there's 2 pieces of fabric all over. With that, it does feel a little bit more compressive, so I don't have as much range of motion, but like I can still do all the things, right? That it's not impeding my ability to move. I can just tell that I do like just standing here and feel a little bit more restricted. It is mid-length, so it hits me at my belly button, but again, if you have a normal torso or a longer torso, it's gonna fit a little bit higher. This one too, oh, peep the new color, does not have any lining or built-in bra or anything like that. It's just a layering tee, that's all. The back here, again, it's just a basic tee that is perfect for layering as well. If you prefer more of like a short sleeve look, this too, you could dress it up, dress it down. And I love this color. It is so pretty. I am wearing a size small. I'm not sizing down, and like sizing up to a medium I think would have been too loose around my waist because it's not like super tight now. It is form fitting, like that's how the tee is supposed to be. But I think a medium would just be a little too loose. But again, if you want it to be looser, I would size up. But I don't know, you're not gonna get like that cute oversized look if you size up too. So like I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, if you just want it to fit a little bit looser and not quite as snug, just size up 1. Otherwise, you're good to go with your normal size. Okay, I just took a gander at myself in the mirror. I love this color. Like this, she's giving, and like, I do like how it looks on. I just don't think I like how it feels with that extra layer and like the restriction through here, but like I do like how it looks. So circling back to the bras, this time we have the Apex bra. At first I was like meh about this bra, but like after seeing it on, I'm like, okay, maybe I like it. No, I do. It's really this like this neckline. It's not a square, it's not a scoop, it's like a mix, like a squoval. I don't know, but I love it. And it like comes out like wider. I don't know what that's doing for me, but it's doing something that I like and I'm here for. And that's just the front, okay? Let me show you the back real quick. Hello. Oh, I love it, okay? We've got the crisscross straps that are adjustable and elastic, okay? So we've got plenty of movement back there, a large keyhole, like you can see all the things, and it's a shorter lined bra. I think I've just sold myself on this bra as well. Like, I actually love it. A few other features, it does have the elastic waistband that like runs all the way around. It's also encased so you feel very held in and secure. There's a built-in bra with removable padding. And like, while the girls aren't necessarily girling, like they're there. Like it's giving, you know what I mean? I will say the bra itself does feel a little tighter. It feels more compressive, like I am more held in. I would give this like medium support. I still probably would not do a HIIT workout or run in this, but I do feel like, whew, here, if that makes sense. I went with a size small. I don't wanna, I think I could get away with a medium because again, I do have like some spilling right here. I think I could have. I think the cups might have been a little big through here, but I might have been able to. So like, if you are in between sizes or have a bigger chest, I think just so that you have some space to breathe, I would size up. Like, yes, these straps back here are adjustable. Like, that's the nice part, is even if you size up, you can still get the support you need because the straps will be adjustable. But I just think you're gonna wanna have like a little bit more room to breathe. Like, I'm a 34B, and I mean, there's not much room to breathe. I was gonna stick my hand up, but it's not safe. So yeah, that's what I would suggest as far as sizing goes. But like, honestly, I like this bra a lot more than I thought I was going to. I know there's been a lot of tops this time around, but this is the last one. This is the single shoulder bra. As the name states, there is just one thick strap. Here's what the back looks like. It's very cute, but truthfully, I opted out of the bra this time. This is from a previous collection. I just wanted to show you guys what the piece looks like on, in case you were interested in it. I like it, but I don't gravitate towards it. I really don't wear it very often because I just prefer the ones that are a little bit more showy. So with that said, if you are bigger chested or want more coverage, this is gonna be a good option because it really does cover all of it. And I've wore this bra for a workout before and really did not struggle. Like, you really don't have to do a lot. I don't know, what was that? A lot of like pulling up. It does stay in place relatively well, but it's a single strap bra, so there will be some. There is a built-in bra with removable padding as well as a shelf bra, so it has that elastic that runs all the way around to keep everything in place. Like I said, I think it's cute. It's just not the bra that I'm gonna gravitate towards. I went with a size small, fits great. I would not suggest sizing up or down. I think you can go with your normal size here and you will be totally happy. We can officially get into the bottoms. However, this is gonna be slightly complicated compared to previous launches. I need you to buckle up, get with me for a second, okay? Remember, we have reluna, recstretch, and the cozy rib. Ignore the cozy rib. We're just gonna talk reluna and recstretch. There's gonna be 4 bottoms in the reluna and 2 in the recstretch. The recstretch, you're gonna see the OG Sculpt Seam Plus leggings, the tried and true, we all love them, but you're also gonna see the Icon Sculpt Seam Plus leggings. That's these, you can see right here, we have the dual seam in the front. That's literally the only difference between the OGs and the Icon, is these dual seams here and here. So there's just a double seam as well as a V waistline. I personally gravitate towards the Icon. What it does is iconic, hence the name, icon. So that is recstretch. You're only gonna see those two. Reluna, we're getting the OG Sculpting Plus leggings, the Icon Sculpting Plus leggings, the Icon Sculpting Plus flares in 31 and 34-inch inseams, and then also the new defined Sculpting Plus leggings. So we've got a lot. We've got a lot of reluna. I'm gonna actually show you guys everything this time around, but most of it is going to be brief because honestly, the benefits or the features are the same across the board. Really, there's gonna be the OG leggings, the Icon, and the defined. So I know it's a lot, but like I said, I'm gonna just quickly debrief on all of them. But before we dive into that, let's just talk about the Sculpting Plus now so that you know what I'm talking about when I mention it if you're unfamiliar with it. So Paragon, being the icons they are, came out with a revolutionary little piece of elastic that runs this glute seam. So since it's elastic, when you put it on, it just has a tendency to want to go right in between those cheeks. So they had the Sculpt Seam and the Sculpt Seam Plus. The Sculpt Seam just kind of wiggles its way like perfectly in between the cheeks, just gives it like a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a contour, whereas the Sculpt Seam Plus is a more defined scrunch when it's not on the body. So it's just, when you put it on, it just goes up a little bit higher for a little bit more separation. I mean, I'm talking a juicy booty. For me, I really don't wear anything anymore that doesn't have the Sculpt Seam Plus because I want my booty to look as caked up as possible. And you're gonna get that with the Sculpt Seam Plus. So like, again, like, hello, booty. We love it, okay? So with that said, that is what the Sculpt Seam Plus is. You're gonna hear me mention it across the board with these. And so now you know what it is. We're gonna start with the flares because I actually have those on right now. So flares, there's no slit or anything. It is just a classic flare, and their classic flare pant, the way it just like perfectly goes out, everything. I don't have anything. What can I stand on right now? Pause. I don't think I have anything tall enough to like show you guys, but I grabbed this. Is it gonna work? Oh, no, absolutely not. Hey, it's like tearing open. That's a bummer. Anyway, look at that. They like flare perfectly at the bottom. Like it's not an exaggerated flare where it's like almost bell bottomy, but it's also like not a boot cut. You know, it's that perfect middle ground. Like these are my go-to flares. I love them, and they're in the reluna, so they're so freaking comfy. And on top of that, they're the Icon. So again, we have that dual seam here on the front, that V, so the waist is looking snatched. And then in the back, you have the dual glute seam, the Sculpt Seam Plus, so the booty is looking meaty. All around, it's everything you could ever want in a flare. And I forgot to mention, there's no front seam and they're squat proof. So best of every single world possible. I know that sounds like a exaggeration, but like seriously, these are my favorite flare leggings. I wear them all the time. Super cute, especially for fall, like with some UGG boots. Yes, okay, it's the vibe. I'm wearing a size small. I would not suggest ever sizing down with the Sculpt Seam Plus, just because it adds a little bit of tension on the glutes. So while it might be loose through your waist, it's still nice and tight through the glutes. If you size down, it might be a little too snug and you're gonna do one of these little bendy things and that's going, we don't want booties out. You know what I mean? We want booties to show out, not pop out. Sorry, that was funny though. I would just stick with your normal size. No need to size up or down. You guys are gonna love them. They're super comfy. They've got a ton of stretch and they're cute AF. I put these back on so you guys could see. These are the Icon Reluna leggings. So everything I just said about the flares remains true here, except obviously the ends don't flare. I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. Same, but no flare. That dual seam here in the front, V. We've got the dual in the back, the Sculpt Seam Plus, booty on fire, all around. This color is Everything, sizing is the same as well. Stick with your normal size. I went with a size small. Fits like a glove. But yeah, no notes. These are the Defined Sculpt Seam Plus leggings. This is the last of the reluna. I personally did not get any of the OG Sculpt Seam Plus leggings just because I don't wear those. I love the icon. So I gravitate towards those, but I also wanted to try the new Defined for you guys so I could let you guys know what I thought, what I noticed, what the difference is. So first things first, I feel like these are a little bit more compressive than the other reluna leggings. Like I'm feeling very held in. So I love that. They actually added in the core control that is in the recstretch leggings. So basically it's like this mesh lining that kind of helps prevent rolling and keep everything in place through the waistband. And I think that's why it's feeling a little bit more compressive, and I'm feeling like, definitely feeling snatched. So there's that. But they also added, they moved these seams from the sides forward so that it kind of makes the waist look even smaller. I don't know. I'm feeling bad, all right? Still have the Sculpt Seam Plus. There's no dual seam back here. You just have your normal glute contour seams, but like obviously the booty still looks as it should. Like in general, I actually really like these, and I think it would be so sick if they could figure out a way to add the core control to like the reluna icon Sculpt Seam Plus leggings. Like I would love that because those are my favorite leggings of all time. Like it would, love it. And I like having that added compression with the reluna. Like I kind of hope they start adding core control to all of the reluna leggings because it just feels so good through the waist. I still went with my normal size small. No need to size up or down here. I really think your true size will be perfect and so comfy. Like actually mad I didn't get more of these. The last bottom of the day are the Icon recstretch leggings. I also did not get the OG in the recstretch either, simply because I won't wear those like I will the Icon. So majority, like I said, the bottoms are in the Icon, these included. So everything I've said about the other Icons are the same here. We have the dual seam, no front seam, V waist right here. The back has the 2 glute contour seams as well as the Sculpt Seam Plus. Booty looking good. And then with these as well as the Defined, they added in that core control here. So like everything stays in place. You feel a little bit more snatched. They are not gonna roll. Like now for the last of the bottoms, these are the Icon Sculpt Seam Plus recstretch leggings. I did not get any of the OG Sculpt Seam Plus recstretch leggings. Like I said, I just won't really wear those. I prefer that dual seam. So pretty much every single bottom that I got besides the Defined that I just showed you are the Icon, but this is the recstretch version. So they finally brought the Icon into the recstretch. The Icon is like one of everybody's favorite. Like the dual seam goes a long way. So I love that they finally brought it over into the recstretch, and then they also incorporated the core control with this one as well. So you don't have to worry about the rolling. Everything stays in place. I also, like I said, with the Defined is like, it makes it feel a little bit more compressive, and like you feel more snatched and held in place. So like a baddie, you know? But everything I said about the Icon with the other ones remains true. We have the dual seam here in the front, a V, no front seam, the dual here in the back, as well as the Sculpt Seam Plus. So like the booty is just looking so good, like all around. Like you cannot beat the Icon leggings. So now if you have a preference between the reluna or the recstretch, but you really want the Icon, you can choose like which version you want. Sizing wise, I would say stick to your normal size with this as well. They really do still have a ton of stretch to them. Like the waistband is tighter, but I think if you sized up, they would almost be like a little too big and like not as compressive. And I think like that's like the whole point of the core control and the recstretch is for that compression. So with that said, we're done with the bottoms and we can finally move on to the cozy rib. Our final two pieces are in the cozy rib. So we have the Daydreamer pullover and then the Daydreamer wide leg pants. So comfortable. May I just say, like the fabric, like that, like cashmere like feel, love it. But also like the fabric is like a little bit heavier. So like when you're sitting on the couch, you're just like weighted down like a little ball, and it's just like so comfy. And yes, I am speaking from experience. Like, love the comfort of this set. So let's break it down and talk about the individual pieces. So let's start with the pullover. It's just a basic pullover, okay? We've got the drop sleeves. We've got the long-ish, I can't really say they're bunchy because the cuffs don't really hold their shape and they have some stretch to it. So they kind of like go over your hands. So if that's something that's gonna bother you, note that, okay? Here's what the back looks like. It is like a little bit longer in the back, at least I think for me. Like, I just kind of like pulls back a smidge. In general, such a cute little oversized fit. I love it. I just wish that it came in like a different color. Like, I'm not one to wear like black, and maroon's not really my color. Like, I would love like a light gray. So like, that's my only complaint, is that I wish there were more colors. Actually, I have one more complaint. This fabric, truth be told, as cozy and comfortable as it is, if you have pets, it's honestly a no. Like, you will have to just wear it around your house and then roll yourself 3 or 4 times to get it all off. I mean, I did my best, and there's still so much cat hair on these. So that's something to know. If you are a pet owner, honestly, this set just probably is not for you. But it's cute nonetheless. As far as the bottoms go, I was so stoked to see that we were finally getting some wide leg pants. Like, heck yeah, it's about time. But due to my like long legs, they're just like a little too short on me. I almost wonder if I maybe had gotten a medium, if that would have been better. Because here's the problem, is that these pants, and it's not even a problem, actually the benefit of these pants is you can wear them high rise, mid rise, or low rise, whatever you prefer. Like, these pants can really do it all without having, you know what I'm talking about, like the drag when you like wear your sweatpants lower, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to demonstrate further. But that's like, I think a really cool feature about these pants is that you can wear them wherever you feel comfortable with. So with my long legs, I really can't wear them high rise, which is fine. I like low rise bottoms. However, when I wear them low rise, I just don't feel like they're very flattering, like around, like it's like this is digging in just like a little bit too much for me. So I think if I had done a medium, it wouldn't have been too tight around here, and I would have had enough drag at the bottom. So I just think that's something to note size wise. Like, especially like if you have longer legs, you're probably going to want to size up just so it's not as tight around, and you have like a little bit more to work with if you want to wear them low rise. And that's probably the only way you'll be able to wear them. But if you have like normal length legs or short legs, you are golden. You are in the clear. You'll be able to wear them high, mid, low, however. But yeah, and like even if you're in between sizes too, you're probably going to want to size up, because I do find that this waistband is a little snug. It doesn't have, like, it has give, like there's stretch to it, but it just comes right back and sucks these strings right back in. So, because like you think, oh, like the strings are going to get shorter, but no, as soon as it just pops right back out. So there's that. But like, speaking of, you can tie them if you need them to be tighter. So there's that. The back has the sculpt seam like through this seam, so you don't have to worry about diaper butt. Like, your booty is gonna look like, when you're walking around, it's gonna look good. So there's that. I think that's a pretty big thing too, as far as like sweatpant bottoms go, because half the time you do get that like weird diaper butt look going. But with Paragon, you don't have to worry about that. They also have pockets on the sides. They're side seam pockets, which I love. Like, they're kind of hidden. You can hardly see them. So I do like that, and they're deep. But in general, I love the pants. I think they're so cute. I just wish I had gotten or tried getting a size medium to see if they would fit me a little bit better. And then I just wish that we had like a cooler color, like a gray. But otherwise, if you've been looking for like a cozy sweat set for fall, I really think you guys will love this. I almost wish I had just done the bottoms and then gotten the maroon tight long sleeve, because I feel like that combo would have been super cute. So maybe something to note. Oh, and I did get a size small. I went with a small, but I do think I wish I would have gone with a medium. So if you have normal length legs or shorter legs, stick with your normal size. If you're in between sizes or have longer legs, I would suggest trying a size up. All right, now we can get into some color comparisons. We're gonna start with the purple. This is the color Unbothered, which next to other purples almost looks like a grayish, but this is a purple from last winter. I do not remember the name. This is Aura from Valentine's Day collection, Jelly Donut, and then this is also from last winter. It's like a darkish purple. Next we have like the bluish green. So this is Champion, followed by Jaded from one of the previous collections, Ivy. This is a green I'm honestly unsure of. It's almost like a pine or forest green. It's an Icon Sculpt Seam Plus leggings. I believe it's from the Glitch collection. This is the Glitch collection green. And then we have Rave and then Parakeet. Okay, next we have Cocktail Hour. We really have not seen a green like this before, so I tried to gather what I could. So we have Cocktail Hour followed by Pine from last fall. This is Everglades from the Core collection. This is like an olivey green from maybe a year ago. And then this is that like pine green from Techno, followed by that same Parakeet green. Now for the pinkish red, this is the color Flirt. Then we have Dream Girl from the Valentine's Day collection, Crush from the Core collection. I'm drawing a blank on this one. Oh, Spicy Margarita. And then this is Pulse from the last collection. You can really see here where it falls on the red to pink spectrum. Next, we have True Blue, because I did not get anything in the varsity color, but the varsity is a very navy blue. So this is True Blue, followed by Abyss, Vintage Indigo, Air Sign, and then Supercharged. Last but not least, we have the browns, my personal favorite. So I do have on the Teddy in this collection, best brown they've ever dropped in my opinion. But here's a comparison. So we have Teddy, Mushroom, Walnut, Earth Sign, Earth, and Espresso. Now for my top picks, these are the items that I would buy. First, the Essential Bralette in this specific color, no notes. Then we have the Apex bra. This one took me by surprise. I love how she fits. Then we have the mid-length long sleeve. I love it. It's a classic, perfect layering piece. Then the Icon Sculpt Seam Plush leggings. It could be the Reluna or the recstretch, either one. I personally think I do like how the Reluna fits, but the recstretch is great if you want something that's more performance-based. And then this little cutie patootie, we have the Max Out Brami. Like, obvious, yes, it's a need. At this point, I think I'm done yapping. There's not much more to say, but just a final reminder, everything in this collection is launching this Friday, October 17th at noon Central Time. If there are any additional questions, comments, or concerns that I didn't answer that you guys need help with, please let me know. But if you guys would like to support me with this launch, my code is LIVEFIT, or my link is down below. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever, but I really want you guys to know how much the support means to me. I am beyond grateful for everyone that chooses to use my code or shop through my link, because you don't have to, but you choose to, and that allows me to continue working with Paragon, doing these reviews and providing you guys with my feedback, and it also supports me financially, and I'm just so grateful for that. If you do use my code or shop through my link, please send me a screenshot. I would love to thank you personally, and then obviously like see what you got, because I want to hype you up. Officially done yapping. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me this far, and I hope you guys get everything you want in this collection, but I'm gonna go. I love you, bye.